Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to another episode of chess. Why? The second I hit the start recording on this bad boy, the stress that starts bubbling up from inside is unfathomable. Why do I have a headphone in? There's no music in this. I like to hear the little clack of the pieces, so you know what? We'll keep it in. Last time we did our first episode, I was hoping to just do some training puzzles. The game had other thoughts. You can only do three puzzles a day, apparently, in the free version, which is sad. So we got thrown into the fire. We started at an 800 elo, and we won our first round, and it jumped me like 180 or something ridiculous like that. So unfortunately, that's where we are today. Wait, am I still signed in? Oh, I'm no longer signed in. 1 second. Okay, now I'm signed in. We can actually get back to playing again. Yeah, yesterday we did, we had 84.5% accuracy. We faced Luleripool from France, and now we're up to a 979 ELO, which is terrifying to me. How do I play? Go ahead and play. I'd like to play online versus a person of similar skill. No, I still do not want you to show me notifications. Cameras moved a little. No, cameras, maybe it's the same spot. I have no idea. Find me a player. We have a 905 Surge 2005 from, I'm going to say that's Turkey. Armenia. Okay. So we messed up last time by moving this pawn here. We definitely, oh, we're black this time, so we want to switch. Let's do something like this to start. Let's do something like that to start. I see you got, yeah, okay. It's a weird one. That's a weird one. We could instantly put pressure on it with this pawn here, and then the queen is there to save it if we want to. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Maybe put a little bit of pressure on it. Take it. I dare you. It's a juicy looking pawn, right? That pawn's looking... Jerk. That was a juicy looking pawn. Okay, so we need to either offer up our bishop or our knight. I think I will offer up the bishop. If you would like to trade, we can certainly trade. Seems a little early for it, but you know what? Really? Okay. So he's going to go for it. The question is, do we want to capture with our knight? I think I want to capture with my knight. Blocks in the queen a little bit, but it gets the rook out and able to move around. This pawn is now under threat. Do I want to get my rook in yet? Not really. I don't love this situation, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't love this current situation. We could put him in check, but that seems silly to do. We could just capture. We could reinforce. I think I'll go ahead and reinforce. I don't want to reinforce because here's the thing. If I reinforce here, he takes with this, I take with this. He gets a free pawn here that I cannot save. So instead, I'm gonna put this here, which might seem a little silly. This is already reinforced by our knight here. So go ahead and take it if you want to. You can take it if you want to, yeah. And then I'll take with that. He could bring in his queen if he wanted to, but that would be very silly, so I doubt he'll do that. Dude, this is stressful. This is unbelievably stressful. I don't like it. He's probably getting a castle ready. Prepare for imminent castling. Our knight's in a weird spot. You know what? I think I want to get this knight out as well. I'd like to castle as well pretty soon if possible. So I'm going to get that knight out as well. It further reinforces this pawn here. He's going to castle, I think, this turn. That would be my guess. I could be wrong. We're using more time than him, but that's not that scary. Dude, my brain does not feel chess ready today. All right, so yet again, more pressure on this spot right here. It's scary. It's scary. If we wanted to, we could bring the queen out to here for a discovered attack on the king if we wanted to. I don't think I want to. We're close to... no. Is it time to bring the queen out that early? It feels early. It feels early, but let's get a little weird with it. So he cannot move this anymore. He could bring this down here, but that'd also be kind of Aha, I see what you're doing there. So now, next turn, he's going to bring this here. That's exactly what he's going to do. Next turn, he's going to bring that. He's going to bring this piece here, which will create a fork situation, which we don't want. So we need to either move the queen or the knight. I don't really want to move either, to be honest with you. Not quite interested in moving either of them, but I have to. I feel like I've goofed this one a little bit. I feel a slight degree of goofage here. That's okay. Let's move this here. I know this is now, he now has more pressure. Actually, no, we have this knight here, so we're actually fine with doing that. This is weird. I like, this side feels exploded. Interesting. Interesting. And by interesting, I think I mean horrible, because I can now take this for free. And put you in check, and then I get a rook for free. I think you've just lost, my good sir. I might be crazy, but I think you just lost, good sir. He either has to move the king, put the queen in front, put the bishop in front. Ah-ha-ha! Ah-ha-ha! I see what you've done there. Did I just fall for a gambit? Did I just get queen's gambited? I don't think so. I don't think I got gambited. We need to back away. We can't take this, we die. Can't take this, we die. Yeah, because he'll capture with this, and then the trade doesn't work. Take this, we die. Take this, we die. Go here or here, we're dead. Here, we're dead. Here, we're dead. Here, we're dead. So we have to go. Here, we're dead. We got to go somewhere in here. Let's just fall back to like here. That seems like a decent place to fall back to. I'm using a lot of time. He has a lot more time than me. But we got a knight for free, so I think we are up right now. Time could be a little bit of a concern a little bit later down in this one. I would agree with you there. That's believe me, it's on my list of concerns as well. Okay. We could put pressure on this pawn by bringing the pawn up here. I really gotta get... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start by doing this. I don't know where he's coming in next, but I'm gonna start by doing that. If he wants to take, I wouldn't, but we'll take with the rook. My next move is to bring the bishop here, which then puts pressure on this, and it can't move because then your king is in check. So that's my next plan, assuming he doesn't castle. Assuming he doesn't castle is what I was gonna say. I think I'm down, now that we're up, I think I'm down to start trading a little bit. Like maybe just take this bishop and say we're fine with it. He'll probably take with either the knight or the queen, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I want to take that. You can take it with whoever, and then I'm going to bring the bishop out to put pressure on whoever you take it with, and then I'm going to castle as well, just so that my king is a little safe. This one feels a little weird. I'm also slowly feeling the tight grip of time as I have about half of my opponent's time. I like to parse out the moves pretty slowly, I must say. What are you gonna take with, brother? What are you gonna take with? You have to take with either the knight or the queen. He's gonna go with the queen, to which I will respond, as I said, by putting pressure on it with the bishop. He's gonna have to move it. He doesn't have to. I'm going to give him a choice here. I'm going to capture it with my queen. In which case he'll have to trade. Because then if not, I get a rook. So I'm going to give him a choice. He would be silly not to take this. I'm gonna put this here. He's probably gonna take it with the queen. We will take his queen with our bishop. He will then move his rook probably here to start mounting a future attack. Yeah, figured as much. We could stack up our rook here as well, just so it has a little bit of support. I think that's the right move. I doubt you want to trade. Trading seems a little silly at this point. An interesting situation you put me in there. Okay, if we take our knight, we bring him here. That doesn't really give us any... We don't have any cool forks available to much of a degree, unfortunately. We also can't move this bishop because this knight is kind of pinned in. If we castle... and he goes here... Yeah, I think we castle. I think we castle. Now we got two rooks kind of stacked up on each other here for a little bit extra pressure. Now's where we start moving in. Autobots roll out, etc. And time is of the essence. I may lose this one on a timeout, which will be sad. I feel like we've made the right moves. It's just taken a while to get to those right moves. I don't really want to blow up my king side, but I think I'll put some pressure on that knight right there. I know it lets him in here, but we can take him. He doesn't have a bishop or any sort of diagonally attacking piece. I mean, we're up a bishop essentially right now, so we have no reason to lose this one. Unless we play bad, essentially. I'm running out of time. I gotta just make a move. If I go here, he takes, he gets a pawn out of it. We don't want that. We want to go... We want to go there first. If he wants to move now, he can. Man, 2 minutes left. We're in a 2-minute drill, ladies and gentlemen. Harness your inner Tom Brady if possible. I don't love that. I'm not a fan of that. Shoot, that's essentially just a wasted move. We just have to move right back. Anytime you have to move a piece twice like that, you pretty much just wasted a move, which is a little upsetting. Unfortunately, I don't really have time to think out these moves too much. All right, he's continuing to move. I'm going to reinforce the bishop with the knight. He's charging with those left side pawns. I don't love it. To be honest, I do not love it. We do have a potential fork here, and I think I'm interested in executing it. Go ahead and move not your knight. Anything but your knight. Move a pawn. And then I'm going to move my knight here and fork both. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So I'm going to go here. You'll probably just swap out the knights. And then we'll take with the bishop. Then you have to move this, so you'll probably come take this. We'll take that as well. Then we'll reassess when that's all done. But I got the next couple moves planned out. You gotta take me. You can't save both. Yeah, so you have to take me, then I'll take. Then you'll probably come down here and take. Would be my guess. Could be wrong, but I think that's the play. And then it's us and... Really? I mean, I'm absolutely just gonna trade a bishop for... I don't know if I agree with that one. That was a strange move there, by our friend. I'm gonna take this. You're gonna take. We're pretty much in the end game now, and we need to be because we have a minute left. Come get me, essentially. I'm trying to get you to take me. I would like for you to capture my pawn. I think that's a good thing for us. You didn't do it, though, and that's very obnoxious for me. I'm going to bring this here, start putting some pressure on this pawn right here. Then I'm going to stack them up. Then I'm going to hit the back file. Then we are going to move it, brother. We got 55 seconds left to try to make a dub happen, which I still think can happen. If you move your rook, okay. So you can do that if you want to. I mean, I'm probably just going to take you there. That's fine. I'm going to put you in check. You're going to have to move in all likelihood. You could bring the rook back, but that would be pretty silly. We can bring this here to reinforce. Now, if he comes here, that's concerning to me. That's not concerning to me. I'm going to go here. You're going to have to move. I'm going to go here first. I'm going to go here first. I'm going there first. We're going to get him. It's going to take 3 moves. I think it's going to take 3 moves. That's fine. Then I go here. We're 2 moves away from mating him. Don't worry about the time. Then we go here. You're in check. He has to either... He's probably just going to... We're actually not 2 moves away. If he moves this up, we win. Ah, you piece. We're going to trade. He just has a king left. Dude, it's going to be a little tight. 13 seconds left. Certainly going to be a little tight. He's in check. Grab this. We got to get our pawn to the other side. We have to get our pawn to the other side. Which I think we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Give me the queen, please. Check. Now here's the problem. I'm not really great at these endgame situations. Keep pushing him. Keep pushing him. Push him. No, I'm gonna run out of time. No! Oh. Oh, that makes me so sad. Just a little too slow. That's okay. Honestly, I'm glad we lost 145 out of our rating, because I wasn't ready to make that big a jump that quickly. Okay. That's upsetting. All right, second video. We'll take the L on time. The sad thing is we won. We would have won if we had more time, but that's part of the game as well. Sometimes you lose on a timeout. Let's take a look at our analysis basically, so that we can see where we potentially messed up. Again, I think what we'll find is we played a decent game. Actually, don't show me analysis. I want to see the cool. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah. So we essentially crushed him. But I ran out of time, which is a shame. So let's go moment to moment. They like that move, but it's, again, I don't know the openings very well, so that's just going to be a little concerning for a bit. They like putting pressure. They like the check. They like the bishop. They're okay with the trade. They wanted us to take with the queen, which is interesting. I thought getting the... It's about a quarter point difference. That's not an insignificant difference there. Putting pressure on the pawn, reinforcing... taking, which we can take. That's the best move. That's a best move. That's a good move. They're trying. Okay, I was gonna say they're trying to get that rook into action a little quicker. Good move. Good move. They still want to get the rook in on the action. I like this for the discovered check. Like I said, they wanted you to castle there. This is a good move. That is we made the best move. Really, I'm surprised that's the best move. That is an inaccuracy, and I would agree with that. I would have thought here, this is at least an okay move. They don't love that move. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The second he moved this here, this is sitting on an island. Wait, did we punish this? We punished it. Okay, never mind. Okay, I understand now why that was bad. We punished it, thankfully. But he responded with this. So this is our big jump. We just got a 7-point swing because he left his horse out on an island there. He does make the best move, which makes it so I can't capture the rook. That's a good point. And you know what's funny is we actually took this later. In the moment, I didn't see it. I tunnel visioned a bit. If you take this with this, he probably moves this. Oh, obviously captures you. but that's a much better swing. Yeah, that was silly of me. Okay, so I moved down instead when I should have just captured, which gives me the check. No, it doesn't give me the check. He'll take me, but then he can't move and I'm still in check and his rook's kind of trapped there. Okay. They're begging for him to castle. They're also begging for me to put pressure on the queen. Ah, it forces the queen away. If he wants to trade the bishop, we take it and we still have pressure. Like, it's just pressure, pressure, pressure. I understand that. He finally castles. I finally take the bishop, which is not even the best move anymore, but a good move. They are fine with taking with the queen. We found the best move. We brought in the bishop. To which he responds with an inaccuracy. Now, an inaccuracy doesn't necessarily mean it's game breaking. I wonder what they wanted us to do next. Not that. They wanted us to take with this. Oh. Okay, so I messed up really bad there. I tried to force the queen trade. There was no reason for me to do so. I offered up my queen on a silver platter, which they still think is good, but that let him take the queen, and then we did that. They want us to offer up. You always offer up if you can do trades like that and you're trading down. You offer up your piece of least value that can accomplish the same thing. What were we trying to do here? Put pressure on the bishop and the queen. The rook and the queen. The bishop does that. It attacks diagonally. We have two things to do here. You gotta make a choice. He doesn't want to lose his queen, so he goes here and he goes, all right. We may get the rook, but then he'll trade down the queens. Then he trades the queens. But at this point, we're up like a massive amount. So that was a goof. I traded down my queen when I didn't need to, cost us about a point. That's okay. We still found some good moves. That's the best move. We reinforced. It's best move. Best move or moving up one more would have been a good move as well. Probably to stack. They probably wanted him to do this. At which point, who knows what we would have done? Maybe this or something. Okay. King. Move the king, and then they would... then they would stack. Sorry. And then they would stack. I don't know where we'd go after that. My brain's not really working right now, but anyway, we stacked. He moved there, which is best move. We castled, which was one of our two best moves. They actually think moving up is the best. Oh wait, no, that was the best. E7 was another best alternative. Okay. I don't know like the A, B, C, D. I mean, it's on the screen, but it's not like internalized in my brain very well. And I get confused when you flip between white and black because it's mirrored. They moved that. They didn't love it. Another fork here. I'm not great at spotting the fork sometime. They wanted us to move this here, which would probably precipitate this response. Or getting him out of the way. But why out of the way? Because if you move him here and we take this, then you're in check and then you have to move. If you instead go here and I take this, oh, I could also just trade. That's why. All right. Look, I see one move at a time. I don't see many moves in advance. Anyway, we put pressure. He moved away. That's the best move. They hated that. We gave him back quite a bit there. Oh, as we saw, because this pawn ends up coming down and forces me out. That's still not the best move. Interesting. They want us to go here, which I would imagine they respond to with this. And then we take this for free? Okay. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. I see now. Again, that's the whole point of doing these analyses is seeing the mistakes we made in the moment and trying to fix them in the future. Okay, we move, best move, good move. They really want us to put pressure on that rook. Good move. Best move. We forked him. Ladies and gentlemen, we forked him. They are fine with the take, but they would rather that you move this here, then I take this, then you take this. Yeah. Actually, they want us to take and, oh, get the pawn for free. Then your rook's in danger, and you probably got to move him to like here or something. And in that case, aha, all right, I'm seeing. Will this analysis help me in future rounds? That I don't know. Anyway, there's probably not much more. A lot of best moves here, and good moves, and best move, put some pressure, good move, best move, good move, but they want us to start taking his pieces. Good move to get out. We stack up, which is great. It's a good move. That is the best move. I was interested to see, because the idea was if he missed this, and this is what I was trying to do, is we take this piece right here, which we did, or we move here. Really, they want us to put him in check, which forces him to go like here, but then we're still like 2 moves away. Oh, free piece. And he's in check, so he's got to move here. No? I mean, he has to move there. It's literally the only move. Yes, G1 is best. Then we do this. Or we do this. He goes back here. Then you almost end up in like a weird stalemate situation. I don't want to do that. Anyway, we had this essentially. That was a huge blunder. That was a huge blunder. How did we fail to capitalize on this huge blunder? We didn't. We capitalized on it, to which he took. At this point, we win. We should have just started taking away his pawns. We do start taking away his pawns, but unfortunately, another blunder. Unfortunately, it was too little too late. We got the queen to the end. We got 7 seconds left at this point. That is an inaccuracy. Oh, so if you look up at the top when it says M here, so where we're sitting right now, we had mate in 3. But if we move him instead to D1, it says we have mate in 1. How? He moves this. Mate in 1. That's not mate. Ah! That's checkmate. Can't move here, can't move here, can't move here because of this, can't move here because... That was checkmate. Oh! We actually could have gotten it done. That makes me very upset. Instead, we goofed and gabbed around a little bit. Again, I'll give myself a little... And that's how he won. I'll give myself a little credit for not finding the checkmate right away. Second game back from chess in 7th grade. And we had 7 seconds left towards the end. If I learned anything there, I gotta play a little faster, which stinks. I really like thinking out the moves quite a bit, and I think it worked for us. I need to play like, not like crazy fast. I need to play like 3% faster. 3% faster, and we could have gotten a dub there. That's okay. That'll be the end of this one, unfortunately. Couldn't pull out the dub. I mean, we could have. We were just a little bit too slow. That is going to drop our rating a whole bunch, which is actually, we're up by plus 16. I'm actually fine. I'd like to stay at the lower ELO for a bit to get some practice runs in before things get too stressful. But I feel like we had the right... We took some steps in the right direction there. We just couldn't bring it home, unfortunately. Maybe I should play some 30-minute chess, but that seems ridiculous. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing all help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. With that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.